How you doing, Duff here? Cindy and I are in the parking lot of our local super Target. Reason being, we need to pick up a couple things once we're done riding. But I have the M Super and the M10 III. Cindy's going to probably be riding the M Super primarily. And we're just gonna, there's a nice pathway back behind Target that we've ridden before. We're just going to ride back that way, enjoy the nice weather. The coldness has left us for now. It's supposed to be high in the mid-70s today, so the weather should be nice.
It's beautiful.
Should be fun. And we're both wearing our Eagles attire because we're looking forward to the NFC Championship game this evening.
And I'm going to wear my crazy chicken hat.
Yeah, pulling for the Eagles big time. It's not a good start to the ride when you half spill your coffee when you're taking off the roof of the car. Bummer. Cindy got new shoes for EUC riding. She feels supported. And she is riding while drinking coffee, something that she normally doesn't try to do, but she's doing just fine. We're going around the back of the Target to see if there's a less traffic-filled way to get out of here. Hopefully there is. We're trying the back way. Yeah. Now you have the paper gripping surface.
Yeah.
Maybe that helps.
No, I'm still saying it's like the wide, not holding it low, but I do think that this is easier than the sidewalk.
Yeah. So any of you out there that happen to also be YouTube creators as well as YouTube watchers may have heard about the email that was sent out to a bunch of channels that are on the smaller side this week from YouTube, which includes Cindy, and it also includes my EUC Army channel. Basically what it said was YouTube is changing their standards for being able to monetize content on your channel, where they run ads and you get a small stipend for every ad that's run on your videos. Used to be that the minimum for that was, I believe it was 10,000 total views on your channel and 100 subscribers. Well, because of some of the shit that's been going down lately, they've changed that dramatically. And the new numbers are you need 4,000 hours viewed in the last year, which isn't so hard to do. But the thing that's a real killer is the new requirement for 1,000 subscribers before you can monetize content. For the average Joe, it takes a long time to get 1,000 subscribers, so I think it's a pretty shitty change. Yeah, I think EUC Army has it's coming up on 200 subscribers. Cindy's channel has 120 or 130 subscribers. So what's that? Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of shitty. At a minimum, I think they should have grandfathered in people that were already in the program. Yeah, and set those requirements for people that want to get in the future. That'd be fine, but to just take it away from people that have already earned it, I think is a pretty shitty move, in my opinion. Of course, Duff Aesthetics is okay because we actually, if you saw the video I posted yesterday, we just crossed the 3,000 subscriber mark last week, so that was cool. And thank you once again. So yeah, we're taking this back street here to Oaks Boulevard. Nice little area. Wondering how long it'll take till my feet start to hurt on the M10 III. Normally doesn't take very long. So I've seen posts on the forums that the 9-bot Z10 is hopefully going to have a US release sometime, I think either March or April, probably more April than March, but that'd be pretty exciting. I can't wait to see how that goes, and I definitely can see myself trying to get one. You know, geez. You don't want one? I already have a stand made for it. Yeah. No, I didn't switch it yet. I can. Yes, we're talking about. I made a red and blue version of Matthias's EUC stand yesterday. So Cindy likes the color combination. Very fancy fence.
Love that.
And probably expensive, I'm sure. Alright, we are now approaching Vanderbilt Beach Road.
Ahead of us.
A tiny shot of this. I don't see you. Get to my side.
What?
It'll be easier for me to shoot it if you're at that side. We're doing our Dunkin' Donuts commercial. So this will probably be the longest ride I've done in the M10. I haven't really done anything distance-wise. You know, usually it's just looping around in circles, going backwards, that kind of stuff. So this will probably wind up being a, I don't know, 7-mile ride, 8-mile ride. We've now made it to North Carolina Regional Park. Yay! Nice smooth paths. We took the sidewalk most of the way here, and you know, although it's safer, it is a little bit bumpy, so it feels good. Cindy found a bench, which is good for resting her feet.
Yeah, you do your thing.
No. No. Okay. Yeah, you gotta just adjust for a couple seconds. Good. As you can see, I'm now on the M Super. Cindy is on the M10-3. Kinds of weird stuff going on here today. Got those big human, I don't know what you call them, big human bouncy ball things. Soccer everywhere. This park is very heavily utilized. Alright, we are going along one of the outbuildings, heading back towards the boardwalk, which will lead us back out of the park eventually. Cindy off-roading on the M10-3. Yeah, Cindy got off the M10 at an inopportune time there, just as she was approaching the lip in the concrete.
Poor things crashed twice today, huh?
But it seems fine. No worse for wear. Talk. Still talking. Still talking. Alright, we are back on the board. Yes, back on the boards. Making our way out of the park. What'd you say? Yeah. Cindy is accelerating. Back out on Livingston Road, reversing our direction. Side by side shots. Side by side. Cindy and I just switched off again, And it's funny, when she hopped on, she inadvertently had the M10-3 spun around, so she was riding it backwards, and it actually felt a little bit better to her because instead of a slight downward tilt, there was a slight upward tilt. So I told her you can ride these backwards just as easily. So maybe she should ride her wheels backwards, since I like my pedals down more than she does.
I think I'm gonna try.
So just for experimentation's sake, Cindy spun the M10-3 around and is now riding it backwards. Definitely feels different. So Cindy is now riding the M Super backwards. And again, the slight upward tilt of the pedal feels better to her. So, looks a little weird, but it works just fine. An old man?
No, he's like 30.
Yeah. This person was driving, the person I just had on film there, he was in that back area not paying attention, and he swung wide. He was looking at his phone, and well, he didn't almost hit us, but he was in our general vicinity, and Cindy reacted badly, and then he thought it was necessary to spin around and come back and give us the bird because he was on his phone not paying attention. So welcome to America. All right, so we're back. So that was an exciting indoor ride. We're gonna run into Target real quick and go Eagles.
What?
Go Eagles. Go Eagles. Well, next time, definitely an Pit Farm chick. Out.
Out.